What's up guys, Melikan here again from MKAU Gaming, as always bringing you the latest and greatest in gaming news and reviews. And thanks to Wizards of the Coast and Magic the Gathering, we have a lovely little care package again. If I don't knock the light. There you go. Anyway, this is the Bloomburrow series. So this one here, we've been given one of our commander decks, the Animated Army, Make Trash, Do Smash. We've also been given a couple of the play boosters, which we'll be opening up, as well as a couple, well, technically a few, of the Bloomburrow collector boosters. So these are your 15 card packs, your 14 card packs, and then a pre-built commander deck, ready to go out of the box. So we're going to do things a little bit differently this time. We're going to open up the boosters, and then we'll get onto this one. So I've also decided that we're going to do something a little bit different with these ones. We're going to go one for one. So rather than just opening these and then just opening these, we're doing this. Just because I'm the one that's recording and I make the decisions here. So we'll start off with our play booster. So as you can see, we've got our 14 cards. If you can, hopefully you can. But yeah, there's 14 cards in this. These are the ones that they basically expect that you're going to be playing with. They do still have a chance of getting, I guess, the more valuable cards. Some people put financial value on them. Some people put, I guess, sentimental value on them. I need to note as well, I can't remember the name of the book, but I remember when I was in primary school, reading a book that was all about like mice and squirrels and all that sort of stuff, but they had almost like a I wouldn't exactly say a medieval, more like a, yeah, no, it definitely wasn't medieval, but like they still had like knights and that sort of thing, but it was more, I guess, just after all the big castles and everyone was peasants and so on and so forth. So I don't know what to call that. I also can't remember the name of the book, but this artwork really reminds me of the imagery that was described in those books. Anywho, let's get on with the ASMR for you. Oh, struggling with this one. Okie dokie. Need a bit of ASMR there. Right, so straight off the bat, we have the Rush Shield Rampager. What do we got? This creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. That would have been, put that somewhere properly. That's not necessarily a bad card. Sazercat's Brew. It's also a holographic, and I am apparently struggling to hold it steady. Now, of course, if you want to have a look at any of these in a little bit more depth, feel free to pause the video. That's a cool card. I like the looks of that one. We've got Offspring. You may pay an additional black mana as you cast this spell. If you do, when this creature enters, create a 1/1 token copy of it. At flying, and then at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. Okay. I don't like that. Bandit's Talent. So this is something I'm not familiar with, and I just sort of gave away the next card there. With the, I guess, the additional levels, so gain the next level as a sorcery to add its ability. Okay. Feel free to explain that one in the comments down below for me. I'm guessing, do you like pay the card and then, oh yeah, gain the next level of sorcery to add to its ability. Okay, so I'm guessing you put it down as an enchantment and then you can pay those additional amounts to increase the levels. Rabid Gnaw. That's some creepy imagery. A rabbit response instead of a rapid response. Although if you've read the tortoise and the hare, you know, well, like at least hares are rapid until they get cocky and go to sleep. The Druid of the Spade. More rabbits. Ooh, I actually just paid a little bit more attention to this one. It was kind of hard looking at it through the screen on the camera. Take out the trash. That's one thing I need to do. I've got quite a bit of this that I need to get rid of. From and get it. Oh, the puns are hilarious. The Water Spout Warden, a wizardy frog. And then Saber. Here we go. Target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. Create a food token. It's an artifact with 2 taps. Sacrifice this artifact, gain 3 life. There you go. That's one you cast on an enemy and basically kill it straight off the bat because you gave it -2, -2. You get yourself a token and some life. Alright, so that was our first play booster pack. We will, because we got a shiny in that one, we'll bring that up to the top. We'll put it there nicely. And then we're going to get started on our collector booster. So these are the ones that basically are more likely to have your shinies, cards that you might not necessarily want to play with. If you're a collector, more likely to get the ones that are more valuable. So, ooh, this has this. Oh, so did those ones. Hang on. Yep, these did too. Alright. Still, I'm going to do it the hard way so that you can have some much love ASMR. Ooh, maybe not. You know, one of the cards that packs that I opened previously, I did just tear the backing of it, and it just came over so easy, and I was like, oh wow, this is great, this is going to be so good. Whoop, bash the camera, sorry about that. This is going to be so good for the card opening videos. Whoa, almost dropped them everywhere. And again, more trash to take out. But we have our food token from before. Also a nice shiny one. A poor patch of fruit. These ones are a little bit harder to get the camera to focus on because of the shininess. But I still absolutely adore the artwork on these. Especially because we're getting quite a few extended art cards. Focus, please. I can't tell if it's focused or not because of the shiny. Shiny Mountain. Overprotect. Bramble Guard Captain. I've just realised I don't actually know if I was holding the cards in frame while I was reading this stuff out before. If I wasn't, I'm really sorry. But so far, that's quite a few shiny cards. I think there was only one in there that wasn't. There you go. And there's one more from this pack, which is that one. I'll put that down there. stack those up. We might actually put the Paw Patch of fruit on the top of that one. And we're going to move on to this. And then we'll open it this way this time. Or not. Okay. So straight off the bat we have an art series card. I haven't actually looked at this yet, so I'm possibly about to turn it up the wrong way. Yes. I do like the art series cards because it really sort of showcases what the artists are capable of doing, and they're still some absolutely incredible pieces. We've got a couple of these enchantment classes here. Mouse Trapper. I'm actually quite liking the art on these. It's I don't know, there's something about tiny animals wielding interesting weapons made out of pins and sewing needles and pieces of fruit and sticks, and then you throw a snake in the mix. Or you're throwing a lizard. And then another pun before you go into a mind spiral. I don't know why I thought that would be. I don't know why I thought that would work. Right, this one we're going to do a little differently. We're going to put the extended art card, the art series on the top there. And because you missed out on a little bit of ASMR, we'll get that going again. Not a particularly fantastic microphone for ASMR, but at least there's something. You don't have to listen to my voice the whole time. Okay, sensing a theme here because we've got some more food. And then we have Creature Possum. That's sort of keeping it old school with the art style there. That's one of the art styles I remember from nigh on 20 years ago, back when I was in high school. But yes, I feel like there's a higher number of shiny cards in these particular packs. I always like the shinies just because they were shiny, and shiny things excite me. If shiny things excite you too, drop a comment down below. We can be weird together over shiny things. Oh, that one's hard to read on the camera. But, as I've said, that feels thicker than the other ones. Why does that feel thicker than the other ones? I don't know. Yeah. Feels thicker, feels heavier. But anyway. Move my big thumb out of the way. We'll line these up a bit and we'll find a card. Sorry for the elevator music. Alright, we'll go the Stormcatch Mentor. I have no idea what, I just like the art. Anyway, back on to our last play booster. And again, because I know this is really what you're all here for. I'm not going to know how that sounded until I start cutting this all together. But anyway, Coruscation Mage. I know I said that wrong. Not gonna try and redeem myself now. The Moose, not with the Hoose. Instead, it has Gale Wind. I like how some of them, they sort of go for like really realistic, and then they've got others that are sort of like this one where it's quite cartoony. There's a nice variety of different art styles with Magic the Gathering, so there's going to be something for everyone in terms of their preferences. Unless, of course, those people prefer not to collect trading cards, in which case, probably not. But they may still appreciate the art. Ooh, we've got a, I feel like that's a different art style for the take out the trash before. I could be wrong. And then we've got our Sky Skipper Duo. Yes, I did read that right. So, what are we going to put on top of this one? What are we going to put on top of this one? Clearly, you're all here for my voice talents as well as the ASMR. So we'll pop those there. And then we'll open up our last collector booster. Maybe. Hey! I need to learn to be quiet while I'm doing that so that you guys can actually listen to the ASMR instead of, you know, me. But here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe with hair to the crag clan. That, yeah, didn't work. I should have just said maybe it's Maybelline. Gilrog Monster. Mabel's gonna go on top. I have decided. The Mouse Warrior. I don't know that I call it a warrior, mostly because it's holding a scepter as well as a sword. Probably more so a wizard. That's one. Quake +4. We've all been consumed by greed before. Seasoned Warrenguard. Why do I feel like we've had one of these before with a different art style? Who knows? 3 more to go, and then we will open up and have a sticky beak as to what is in that commander deck. But there you go, guys, a little bit of a variety of cards there. So these are the sorts of things you can expect to see either in the collector's boosters, shown down the bottom here, or the play boosters, shown up the top here. So if any of these ones are taking your interest, head down your local gaming store, maybe pick up a couple of packs of these ones, pick up a couple of packs of those ones, see what you get, and let us know in the comments below. But otherwise, we're going to move on to the commander deck now. Hello again, and we're back, this time with the Bloomburrow commander deck. We've got the animated army, make trash, do smash. This is a 100 card pre-built deck. As you can see here, if I bring that up a little bit, it does include a collector booster sample pack as well as 3 legendary foils. But if we flip it over, includes a collector's booster sample pack plus 100 card deck with 10 new cards, a deck box, double-sided token cards, strategy insert, and a reference card. And if you haven't guessed, this here is probably going to be our commander. Now, I've never played a game of Commander, so feel free to enlighten me as to how to play it in the comments below. But I've learnt from previous mistakes that we have one of these, and these things are fantastic for ASMR if you open them properly. Clearly I did not. So we'll try again. Now if we pull it open, oh, that's a bit. Alright, what else have we got in there? Oh, that's our collector booster sample pack. So, move some of the trash out of the way. Don't forget, take out your trash. The cards say so. Right. As I put this together off camera, and you're stuck staring at a sample pack, we have our box. It is just a cardboard box. Quickly and easily put it together. Not so quickly and easily break it down because I'm uncoordinated. There you go. Oh, I've actually bent it. It's not supposed to be bent in there. Whoopsies. Right. Card box. These are handy. You don't have to spend extra money for them. Anyway, our booster. Sample. Have to reiterate, this is a sample. Not for pre-sale, you can't buy these. At least not from shops. Not for resale, sorry. Yeah. Right. If I can find somewhere to carefully put that. We have our double-sided tokens, at least some of them, and there's some more here. So that's, where we got? There's 6 there. Ooh, we've got something else in here. This is the reference. So we're going to unfold this off camera because I don't want to accidentally rip it. And we'll move that, and we'll move that. We'll smack the light, and we'll pop that down. So feel free to pause the video and have a read of that one while I reposition the camera. And throw up some incredible reflections. But otherwise, there's that one. There's that one. And yeah. Anyway, we're going to move on And we're going to open these up. I might leave this down just as a nice little backdrop for us. And on this pack, I don't know if you can see it. You can kind of see the line going across there. This should be easy to open, but I've got lights that are making me blind. Yeah, no, that's got to be somewhere here. Maybe. Well, instead of me struggling with that, I'm just going to open it the wrong way, because that makes for some interesting noises and pops. Very crunchy plastic. Alright, so first and foremost we have our commander, a legendary creature, Bellow. Also known as, I don't know if I can say that actually. Yeah, I'm not going to, just in case. But for those who haven't seen these things before, this is a commander deck. So this is a pre-built, ready to play deck. Now, of course, you don't have to use this as it comes. You can, for all intents and purposes, create your own deck and do your own thing. But if you just want to get in and play with cards that work well with each other, that's what your commander deck's going to do. And as usual, feel free to stop the video, pause the video, and have a read of any of these that you're interested in, because we have 100 cards to go through, and I'm going to go through them reasonably quickly. We might stop and discuss some that catch my fancy, but we'll see how we go. And as usual, let us know what your favourite card is in the comments below. Or if you happen to watch this at a later date and you've pulled a card that you're particularly excited for, and you've come back and watched this video, let us know what it is. Maybe a link to, well actually I don't know if you can do that on YouTube. If you can, link us to a Google image of the card that you're telling us. Don't link us in anything inappropriate, as much as I might appreciate that. I'm pretty sure the Google won't. Not the Google, the YouTube. And I know Lance won't. So, don't do that. Please. I beg you. Ooh, Gilded Lotus. I feel like an old version of this was really, really powerful and also really expensive to buy. Oh no, that was a Black Lotus, I think. I can't remember. Like I said before, 30 years ago. I was back in high school. It was actually 20 years ago. But still, it's just a long time. Looks like we're onto some lands at the moment. Okay, we'll put that there. That way we've got, look at that, matches. I probably didn't need to put that down like that. I could have just kept drawing. Oh, no, we would have missed it. Because now we've got a bridge. Followed by a blasphemous act. Followed by an elf. I wonder, is he the size of like the other little creatures, or is he like normal elf size, like 6 foot, whatever? I suppose you got Santa's Workshop elves as well. They're like what, this tall from the table, so like, yeah, that tall. Decimate. Don't know why I say it like that. My first thought with that one was cat. Oof, we're still going. Still got this many to go through. And just in case you've forgotten, if you feel the need to, you want to slow down and you want to actually read some of what's on these cards, go ahead and pause the video, because we've still got quite a few to go through, and I believe this recording's been going for a little bit already. Oh, we might now be on the lands. Yep. You know, I probably should have checked. I might do that now, actually. Okay. Just having a look to see if there was any codes or anything that I might accidentally flash on camera unintentionally. And then we're starting to move on to the double-sided tokens. I'm knocking the light, but luckily it looks like that didn't show up too badly on the camera. Whoa. Meow. Meow again. Now, we don't have hamsters here in Australia. We have guinea pigs, which, to be honest, probably not quite as cute. But if hamsters actually look like this, I would have wanted one. And then we have this, which is not a giveaway, I am sorry. But that one details our popular Magic formats. Followed by this one. As a final treat, because this was included in that box, I am going to open this up as well. Now, while I do that, I would love to take the time to thank Magic the Gathering and Wizards of the Coast for sending us this little care package. It has certainly taken me back to reading a book. I think I read a couple of books in the series actually. I just can't remember what it was called. But yeah, the artwork definitely makes me think of that book. So now these are obviously out of that sample pack. I don't know if the sample packs are predetermined or if they are just random cards that would normally appear in a collector booster, but this is what we got. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Again, if you are interested in any of these cards, head on down to your local gaming store, particularly if anything in here took your fancy, maybe with the exception of these, because I don't know if they are random or not, so we'll put them to the side. If anything here captured your interest, head on down to your local gaming store while I noisily put a box back together and pick yourself up the Animated Army Bloomburrow Commander deck from Magic the Gathering and Wizards of the Coast. Otherwise, if you're more interested in the random assortments, such as what we got here, head on down to your local gaming store again and either pick yourself up a collector booster pack with 15 cards, and by the looks of it, most of them were shiny, or that's not the right one, and I'm not doing another take because that was all in one take. Pick yourself up one of these, the play boosters. That way you'll get a nice little variety of cards. But again, thank you to Magic the Gathering, Wizards of the Coast, and of course you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks guys.